Hey guys and girls, welcome to A.L.T.O, adding light to objects. Today's project is making an emergency camping lantern on a budget. What you're going to need for this project is a 9-volt battery, which we have here, a 9-volt battery connector, which you can get off eBay rather cheaply, a LED light strip. This one is approximately 30 centimeters long. You can get smaller if you need to. But 37 centimeters is as large as I would go. You also need a plastic container with a screw-on lid and a hole drilled in the middle of it. Okay. You also need a jug of water and some electrical tape. Now, to the construction of this cheap and, well, let's call it budget-friendly camping lantern. What you need to do is, first of all, grab your lid with a hole drilled in it, and insert the battery connector through the hole, like so. Oh, hang on. Like so. So the lead goes through the hole. The next section is to get your LED light strip, which has positive and negative. You just match it up to red on the battery terminal connector, red to red, black to black. Twist nice and easy. And then we twist the negative side like so. Doesn't need to be fancy. And then we get some electrical tape, which I have here, and we're going to cover that connection. Right, now I should have started the electrical tape off earlier, but I didn't. Okay, so we just get a little bit of electrical tape. Nice and easy, just cut it there. Doesn't need to be too big, it only needs to cover the connection. Okay, so we go down there and wrap it around where we've joined it. This is just so that the wires don't touch together when we put it into our jar later on. Okay, now this is not about making things electrically perfect, this is just about getting it done so it works. You could solder the wires, but that takes time, and this is just a quick and easy project. Okay, so we just make sure that the wire stays in the electrical tape when we wrap it up. Righto, so when you're finished, your battery connector will be up the top and the LED strip will be down the bottom. Okay, next stage is getting our plastic bag. Now, our plastic bag needs to be inserted into our jar with enough overlay on the outside so that things get sealed when we put the screw-on lid on. The next stage after that is to get our LED light strip, and we just insert it into the bag carefully. You can double it over and insert it in just like so. Now, why do I call this an emergency camping lantern? Is because we're going to add our jug of water on the outside of the plastic bag. What does the water do? Well, the water acts as a lens and actually amplifies the available LED lights. Okay, so like so, just fill it up like so, fold it back out, and we just jam the wires and everything into the container like so. Okay, screw the lid on nice and tight. Okay, now the next stage is just for a bit of an additional waterproofing, is we're going to get a little bit of poster putty and we're going to seal it around that hole. This is just for additional water protection. Okay, now the reason why we've got the plastic bag and the LED light strip on the inside is if you need to, in an emergency situation, you can actually drink the water and you're not going to get poisoned by any glue on the LED light strip or anything like that. Next thing we do, we just get our 9-volt battery and connect it up like so. And there you guys have it. You have your emergency camping lantern with a backup water supply. Alrighty, now I'm going to wait until it's nice and dark before I take it outside and show you just how much light this thing can throw off. Alrighty guys, so that's easy, simple construction. Just jar, hole in the lid, feed the wires through, take them up, add your 9-volt battery, and you're done. Alrighty, so we'll wait until it's dark and then I'll take it outside and show you just how much light this thing can throw off. Hey guys and girls, this is what the budget lantern looks like at night. It throws out quite a decent amount of light, so you could use it for camping. You could even use it for navigation if you absolutely had to. As in, you could pick it up, carry it around, and be able to see where you're going without walking into anything, as I'm doing now. Let's go back to the table. You could use it for reading, which, you know, I'll put a bag of gravel next to it and you can actually make out the writing on the gravel. Okay, so that is what the lantern looks like when you use water as the lens. The upside is in an absolute emergency, you could actually drink the water from the inside of the lantern to keep you alive. Alrighty guys, there you go. Bye.